Paul, we had the pleasure of Richie Barker's company after the game on Tuesday, which means we've not had your perspective on the win over Chesterfield yet. Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, it was okay. There's obviously always things to improve on. I think just as dour as Rich, I think we didn't get any injuries. We won the game. You can only beat the team that's in front of you, so I was pretty pleased. There's some really good performances. I thought Fozzie was really good. I thought Tomo was really good. I thought Dage just needed a goal, bless him. I thought his overall play was really good. And generally, apart from their first sort of injection into our box, their first shot, I thought we looked really good. I thought we just wobbled a bit when we conceded, which is going to happen. You're always going to concede goals. You're not ever going to be perfect. So apart from that, I thought our performance was quite good. I'm reasonably happy.
You mentioned John Brown. What sort of role do you think he can play for you this season?
Good deep question. You could have given me a heads up on. I don't. Look, he had a really good season last year. Done really comeback pre-season better than I thought, and I've told him that. So I think he's done really well in that respect. He's held his own more than I thought he would. It's in very good English. And I wanted to give him an opportunity. Really, I thought he'd done well at Barnsley, and that's a pretty good, gauge. Gauge on Dage. So I thought I'd give him the opportunity the other night. I said to Colo, I thought Colo done well when he came on against Blackburn. I thought he, brought us something different. But I said to Colo, look, I need to let Dage play, because if I'm going to keep him in, then I need to keep him in because I have an intention of playing him. And if I don't think he's right yet, I need to let him go. I need to give him an opportunity where I make a decision, of which, with over 2 weeks left of the window, I think I still haven't made a affirmative decision, but that obviously depends on what I do. If I, sign 3 strikers, which obviously I won't, but if I did, then obviously it's easier for me to let him go out and play. It's a difficult one because I think he could have an effect for us, but I also, when like Jerry's got to come back and I still want to sign another, how much game time I can give him from a club development point of view, maybe I'd be better off to loan him out for him. But from a selfish point of view, I like the thought that he's here and I can put him on, and he might start a game here and there, and I want him to be a part of it, and I like him to get used to how we play. So in a very long answer, I don't honestly fully know one way or the other yet, but I'm hoping that he stays with us and keeps continuing to improve because he's doing well.
You mentioned a couple of times that you're still trying to bring people in. I know the hard work is continuing. How would you sort of sum up your mood regards the transfer market at the moment?
Okay. Like we obviously need strengthening. That is obvious. Like I went to Leeds Middlesbrough last night, and they're both playing 60% second string of phenomenal players. And the thing that the promoted clubs, and I speak for all of us really, that when you go up, you're playing against squads that have 25 players that are established championship players. For the teams that go up, and obviously we're one of them, we do not. We might only have a handful, so we still need to strengthen, and we have to get the best players that we can get, and that's simple as that. So I'm not frustrated by the market. We know the difficulty of it, and we also know the importance of getting ours right for what we can do. So we obviously need something else up top, we need something else at the back, we need something else in midfield, and we need obviously a goalkeeper. So I feel like we're getting a lot closer, and that's no surprise. At the end of the window, everything starts to happen. Historically, everything happens in the last 3 days, and things start to move. And over the last few days, I've had a rejection or 2 as well. So it's all been part of the joy.
Middlesbrough, your opponents on Saturday. What did you make of them last night?
Yeah, they were good. Obviously, they started. They ended the season really well. They've always been a good team. I think they only missed out on the playoffs by about 4 or 5 points, and I think they didn't have a great start to last season without sounding like a historian, like I'm a stalker. But obviously, I've done a bit of work on them. The way they play, they're really good on transition, counter-attacks. They have pace, and they have a real purpose to how they play. They've played a certain way in the last 2 games. It doesn't mean they're going to play like that against us, but predominantly they're nearly a 4-4-2 out possession. They drop off, let you have it. But when they get it, wowzer, they are springing pace all over the place, and that's what ended up, getting them the victory last night. Or most of their goals were off winning the ball in their own half and just getting at you at pace. So it's sort of a polished version of ourselves, I think.
Saturday sees Championship football back at Pride Park. What do you expect from the players at home this season, and maybe from the fans as well, because you'll need them?
Yeah, we will need them. I mean, like, I don't want to be the guy who comes out and bleats, but every fan, every club needs their home fans, and our home fans have a massive advantage over virtually everyone bar Leeds, I think. I think Leeds are the only one who seems to eclipse us. So the home fans and the positivity around the place and the flags and staying with the team is absolutely essential. And then everyone plays a part in all the points we can collect at home. I think the lads will enjoy playing at home. I've just spoke to Kenzo at the coffee machine, ironically initially telling him about Leeds, saying that you'll enjoy playing at Leeds. It's a really loud place, and not many clubs have over 30,000 for a League Cup game. So, and obviously he's looking forward to playing a part at the weekend. So it'd be nice for the new lads to see Pride Park full, and hopefully most people, it'll be a warm day, turns up in a Derby shirt. Then it's a great memory and a great introduction to life as a Derby player. But I'm expecting us to play well at home, obviously. But there will be times at home when you play certain teams, you won't have the ball as much as you want. That is the simple fact. I'd be lying if I said that we're going to have 60% possession and dominate teams. That is lunacy. You have to be realistic. We're going to have some tough games, some hard-fought games, but enjoyable games. And like when me and Rich drove to Leeds last night, we were saying, like, it's great being back in the Champ, and there's a reason why players don't want to drop out of the Champ, or management teams don't want to, because they're all great teams, all great clubs, all great training grounds, all great traditions, all great histories. So it's where you want to be, and it's nice to obviously bring it back here and to enjoy the season for what it brings. There'll be many swings and roller coaster rides on the way, but yeah, I expect the lads to perform really well at home, and I would like to think that fans understand the situation and will enjoy it for what it is and support the team, which they have every day since we've been here.